Hello, I'm Daniel, and welcome to my YouTube channel. We here at the channel are continuing in our series of videos with respect to information, education, inspiration, guidance, advice. And I want to continue in my series of stories with respect to Rav Dovid of Lelov. We've been talking in previous videos of doing Tshuvah and recognizing your flaws and how you can do things within the range of your personality. And Rav Dovid of Lelov was said to us Hasidim, a man cannot be redeemed until he recognizes the flaws in his soul and tries to mend them. We've learned in previous videos that one of the steps in the Tshuvah process is realizing that you're doing something wrong, number one, and second, stop it. It's not just saying I'm sorry. You got to recognize I'm doing something wrong, recognize the flaws in your personality, and stop it. Continuing with Rabbi Dovid. A person can't be redeemed unless he recognizes the flaws. A nation cannot be redeemed until it recognizes the flaws in its soul and tries to mend them. Whoever permits no recognition of his flaws, be it man or nation, permits no redemption. You don't even get off the ground unless you realize you're doing something wrong. We can be redeemed to the extent with which we recognize ourselves. And he makes a biblical analogy to Joseph and his brothers. His brothers are coming from Canaan, from Canaan, coming to Egypt. Joseph, whom they do not recognize, is now viceroy, basically the Secretary of State. And when they're introducing themselves to Joseph, when he's saying, he says, no, he says, Jacob's sons say to Joseph, we are upright men. And Joseph says, no, it's as I said, you were spies. Later, when they confessed the truth with their lips and with their hearts and said to one another, we are truly guilty concerning our brother. That first gleam of the redemption dawn, that was the crack that let the light spill in. Overcome with compassion, Joseph turned away, he turned aside, and he wept. He saw that his brothers recognized the flaw in their character and what they did to their brother whom they thought surely was dead or enslaved. Recognize the faults we have, not so that we should be miserable with ourselves and beat each other up. Chas v'shalom, God forbid. You recognize your flaws in order to improve yourself. If you're doing something bad, recognize you're doing something bad. If you think you're doing fine, you're not going to get anywhere. If you do something bad, oh my goodness, I'm doing something bad. This is really terrible. That's not enough. You got to stop it. And then start turning yourself around. Tshuvah, repentance, is a process. Turning toward God, turning back to God is a process. It's like a 12-step program. It's not just saying, I'm sorry, forgive me. Not in Judaism, and not for Noahides. Other religions may have, like, going in and dry cleaning your soul. We don't have that. It's a process. And it's sometimes a difficult process, and it's sometimes, especially when it comes to very big sins and sins that are very close to our nature, takes a lot of change. But it's this change that brings upon redemption and forgiveness to us. We're going to be doing more videos along these lines. Please come back. Please watch. Please learn. And until next time, I'm Daniel, and thank you too much.